To win a strict products liability case based on defective design, the plaintiff must prove that the product is unreasonably dangerous as designed. Generally, courts determine if a design defect is unreasonably dangerous by applying either the consumer expectation test or the reasonable alternative design test, also called the risk utility test. The case of Troja versus Black & Decker Manufacturing Company explains the elements of the risk utility test in Maryland. Michael Troja was hired to build a bar and borrowed the client's radial arm saw, which was manufactured by Black & Decker Manufacturing Company in 1976. Troja detached the saw from the guide fence and metal base in order to carry it from the basement to the worksite. Troja then placed the saw directly on the floor and attempted to crosscut a board by guiding it through the blade with his hand. The saw slipped and amputated Troja's thumb. Troja subsequently sued Black & Decker for strict products liability based on a design defect theory. At trial, Troja called machine safety expert Gerald Rennell, who planned to offer an opinion that in 1976, Black & Decker could have designed the saw with a safety device that would prevent the saw from operating if the guide fence were removed. However, Rennell couldn't provide information about the specific design, cost, or functionality of such a device, and acknowledged that he didn't have experience in radial arm saw design. The trial judge found that Rennell's proffered opinion lacked a foundation and excluded his testimony. Black & Decker then moved for a directed verdict, arguing that Troja had failed to provide sufficient evidence that an economically and technically feasible alternative design existed when the saw was manufactured. The trial judge agreed and entered a directed verdict in Black & Decker's favor. Troja appealed to the Maryland Court of Special Appeals.